Did you know that cats can form emotional attachments as strong as those between a mother and her kitten? It's true. This phenomenon, known as imprinting, happens when your cat decides you're its chosen one. But here's the catch. Not all cats imprint on their owners. So how can you tell if you're one of the lucky few? Stay tuned as we uncover 15 subtle and not-so-subtle signs that your furry friend has imprinted on you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you stand in your cat's heart. You ever notice how your cat seems to appear out of thin air right at your heels? It's like they have this internal tracker zeroed in on your every move. Well, guess what? That's a good thing. Cats are natural-born explorers, but they're also creatures of comfort. When your cat chooses to follow you around the house, it's a sign they feel safe and secure in your presence. Think about it. In the wild, a vulnerable kitten stays close to its mother for protection. Your cat sees you as that same source of safety and comfort. How many times have you been walking through your own house minding your own business when, bam, you nearly take a tumble over your cat? Frustrating? Maybe a little, but also a huge compliment. Remember that whole staying close for safety thing we talked about? Well, this is that instinct in overdrive. Your cat is basically saying, I'm so comfortable with you, I'm going to weave between your legs like you're a giant obstacle course. You won't let me get stepped on, right? It's their way of staying close, feeling protected, and reminding you who the real boss of the house is. Ever get that feeling you're being watched, like someone or something is observing your every move? Well, if you share your life with a cat, chances are you're right. Cats are incredibly observant creatures. They're hardwired to study their surroundings, always on the lookout for potential threats or, that can of tuna you're about to open. But when your cat fixes those big, mesmerizing eyes on you, it's not because they're plotting world domination, although who knows. It's because they're interested in you. They're learning your routines, your habits, even your moods. Your cat magically appears in the kitchen right when you're about to dish out their food. They sense it's almost bedtime, even without clues. That's feline observation at its finest. They're incredibly tuned into your daily routine. They know the sounds of the coffee grinder, the jingle of your keys, and they love it. It gives them a sense of security. Plus, it maximizes their cuddle time with you. Let's be honest, there's nothing quite like the feeling of a purring cat curled up on your lap. It's like a warm, furry, sometimes slightly prickly heating pad of pure contentment. But this seemingly simple act of feline affection is actually a huge sign of trust and love. Think about it. Cats are incredibly vulnerable when they're relaxed and sprawled out. They're basically saying, I feel so safe and comfortable with you, I'm going to let my guard down completely. It's their way of showing you they love you, they trust you, and they consider you their personal cuddle buddy. How many of you have a cat that sleeps on your bed? Don't be shy, I know I'm not alone here. Now, some people might think it's a little strange sharing your sleeping space with a furry, four-legged friend. But trust me, it's an honor. Cats are incredibly particular about where they sleep. They need a spot that's safe, comfortable, and provides the perfect temperature for optimal napping. So when your cat chooses to sleep next to you, it's the ultimate sign of trust and love. They're saying, you're my family, I feel safe with you, and I want to be near you even when I'm at my most vulnerable. It's a bond that's truly special. You ever lock eyes with your cat and they give you this slow, deliberate blink? It's like they're saying, hey there, I see you, and I'm not about to attack. That slow blink is basically a cat kiss. It's their way of conveying trust and affection. When a cat closes their eyes, they feel safe and secure. They're letting you know they consider you a friend. So next time your cat gives you that slow blink, return the favor. We've all been there. You're relaxing on the couch, enjoying some quality time with your feline friend, when suddenly those tiny paws start going to town on your lap, your stomach, maybe even your face. It might not always feel great, especially if their claws are a little on the sharper side. But those rhythmic pushing and pulling motions, known as kneading, are actually a sign of pure bliss. It's a behavior that stems from kittenhood, when they would knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. As adults, it becomes a way for them to express contentment, happiness, and a deep sense of security. Basically, they're saying, you make me feel as safe and loved as when I was a tiny kitten. Is there a more comforting sound in the world than the gentle rumble of a cat's purr? It's like a symphony of contentment, a lullaby of love, a furry, vibrating reminder that all is right in the world. But did you know that purring isn't just a sign of happiness? Cats also purr when they're injured, stressed, or even giving birth. It's thought to be a self-soothing mechanism, a way for them to cope with pain or anxiety. However, when your cat is curled up next to you, purring like a tiny motorboat, it's a pretty safe bet they're feeling happy and content. They're saying, "I'm relaxed, I'm comfortable, and I'm so glad you're here with me." Now, I know what you're thinking. Cats meow at everything. They meow at the door, they meow at the food bowl, they meow at the wall for seemingly no reason at all. But here's the thing, adult cats rarely meow to each other. It's a form of communication they reserve primarily for us, their beloved humans. So when your cat looks you dead in the eye and lets out a meow, they're trying to communicate with you. In the animal kingdom, exposing your belly is a sign of ultimate vulnerability. It's basically saying, "I trust you with my life." So when your cat rolls over and presents you with their soft, fluffy underbelly, it's a huge sign of trust and affection. They're saying, "I feel completely safe with you, and I know you would never hurt me." Now here's the catch. While a belly flash is an invitation for pets and cuddles, it's not necessarily an invitation for a full-on belly rub. Cats can be a little fickle about their tummies, and what starts as a relaxing cuddle session can quickly turn into a wrestling match if you're not careful. Your cat weaves between your legs, rubbing their head and body against you. They're not just trying to trip you, they're scent marking. Cats have scent glands on their cheeks, heads, and flanks. When they rub against you, they're marking you as their own. It's their way of saying, "You're mine, so next time take it as a compliment." Cats are meticulous groomers. They spend hours each day licking and grooming themselves, keeping their fur clean and free of mats. So when your cat extends that same grooming behavior to you, licking your hair, nibbling on your fingers, or even trying to clean your ears, it's a sure sign they consider you part of their family. It's their way of showing affection, bonding with you, and reinforcing those social bonds. They're saying, "You're one of us, you're part of my family, and I love and care for you." Cats are natural-born hunters, and play is an important part of their development and well-being. It allows them to practice those hunting skills, stay active, and engage their minds. But play is also a social activity, a way for cats to bond with each other and with their humans. When your cat brings you their favorite toy, bats at your fingers, or pounces on your feet, they're not just trying to get your attention, although let's be honest, that's often part of it. They're inviting you to play, to join in on the fun, and to share in their joy. They're saying, "I love spending time with you. You make me happy, and I want to share that happiness with you." There's nothing quite like waking up to a dead mouse on your pillow, am I right? But before you freak out, remember this. When your cat brings you a gift, whether it's a toy, a dead lizard, or even a half-chewed sock, it's their way of showing you love and appreciation. They're sharing their hunting prowess with you, providing for you, and letting you know they care. It's their way of saying, "I caught this for you. I hope you like it because I worked really hard for it." So take it as a compliment, even if it's a bit unconventional. So there you have it, folks. 15 undeniable signs that your cat has imprinted on you. From following you around to showering you with gifts, cats have a unique and often hilarious way of showing their love. Remember, every cat is different, and they'll express their affection in their own way. But one thing's for sure, when a cat chooses you, it's a bond that's truly special. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and comment below, and don't forget to watch our next video.